Hey, what's going on? We're live at a funny time because we missed Saturday, and we're not going to go on long tonight. Probably Kelly will be on in a little bit with me. How are you? Been busy. In a good way. Chris, what up, dude? I have not forgot about you, my friend. And you've been awesome. You haven't said a word. I feel bad. I'll get your package out very soon. What up? Looked like you had fun. Dude, you weren't lying. That haul and crawl looked like a blast, man. I bet you made a big splash with your rig, too. Sick. I've been doing a little tutorial this and that with I love this DXC Plus. I love it because it's just like my DX5C, except it can do even mo. I bet so, man. Yeah, I got you, man. You yes, I got it. I got it. I'm just trying to kind of yeah, no one's expecting me right now at all. That's fine. What's everybody been working on? 'Tis the season for holiday promotions. We may talk about that a little bit. I really just, it's going to be like an hour or so. My dad likes these shows, bro. I'm going to tell him. I bet it was a blast. Man, I got to go to an event. I think these things would be a hit, man. I want a whole table of them to get rid of so I can buy some more stuff. Man. So I'm going live tonight because I just got off work. And we were doing Wednesdays, but we stopped that. And last Saturday, we were out of town. And so didn't go live, and I wanted to. And this evening, I probably will be door dashing. Got to make that money, son. One job ain't enough these days, especially when you turkeys don't click the link in the description, right, Kelly? You guys are amazing. Kelly says he'll be here soon. Awesome. Lots of cool, fun stuff to talk about. Maybe I'll go with the promotions right now. I mean, no, there's 6 of you here. That's cool. Let me pull it up. There's going to be promotions all throughout the season. So think about me. Click through the promotions. They're on Facebook and, you know, a little bit here on YouTube and Instagram. If you see my stories, or Facebook, if you see my stories, that's all it is clicking through. And then it puts the affiliate URL on you. And that way people know that marketing from over here actually does something. It's a little bit annoying. It's part of the whole game, though. And I've played it for a long time. And it's exhausting, to be honest. But it's what matters. If I'm not getting the views, I need to get the sales. And the tutorials, they're not really glamorous videos that are going to get a lot of views, but they're super helpful, I hope, and they live a long time. So that's the benefit of that. Is there, if you guys can hear the heat, I'll turn it off. Let's see. We'll go ahead and pull it up. The current promotion. Um, some of my airplane buddies would be happy about it for sure. And I did get some cool things on the way for my pre-runner, which is fantastic. Let's see. All right, cool. Can't hear the heat. Okay, good. Okay. Let's do it. Awesome. What's going on? Hey, man. I really wanted to talk about the sale because there's going to be tons of them this holiday season. But right now, you've got Viper 90, which is a killer sport jet. I've done a lot with it. It's $100 off right now. The Aero Scout, teach somebody how to fly, save some money, move to Idaho. Dang. UTB 18's on sale. There's going to be tons of stuff, like I say, this whole holiday season. But, if you do Facebook, follow me on Facebook because you'll see I'll post the promotions out. And I've got videos on a lot of this stuff. I don't have the Aero Scout video. I do have an Aero Scout in the box. I need to do one. I haven't messed with the small stuff very much. But I do have videos of the Ultra Micro Turbo Timber Evolution, say $40. I mean, come on. The Viper 64 is fun. I've got it. I've flown it. I filmed it on a hat cam. I never put it out. But this is a nice little 4S jet with suspension struts, not retracts, but suspension. And it, of course, is like $100 off. I mean, it's crazy. So if you were on the fence for any of this stuff, I mean, now's the time. The NX20, this is bonkers. Save $600. Thank me later. You know what I'm saying? Thank me later. Or right now, Decathlon Revolution 90. Man, $20, $50, $40 off, something like that. $100 off the Decathlon. I mean, they're not kidding. This old school flash from the past, the Champ. Now, this plane right here is available as a ready-to-fly all-in-one package for only $99. And this reminds me the price it was at back in the day when Mike and I first kicked off this YouTube channel back in 2012. We were teaching people how to fly with this thing, and that's what got us started on the channel. We were doing flight lessons with this Champ. So that one's a little bit close to my heart, man. And those videos are cringy, but they will teach you something. Let's get Kelly in. There you are. And the Vortex 2-wheel drive brushless stadium truck. It's on sale right now too. Save like $50, which is cool. So we'll do this all throughout this holiday season. Granite Groms are a blast, by the way. Now this one's going to be brushed. It's only $109. Super tough. Comes with everything you need. Easy to get into the hobby with something like this. But if you have the money to spare, go brushless. Batteries, JST connector on sale, like half off. Like get out of town. Little charger. Most of us have that stuff already. So basically, that was a quick rundown on the Black Friday sale. And there's other promotions going on as well, really all the time. My tire friends, you'll like to see that Proline has come off their prices quite a bit as well. So click the link in the description to the videos. Get yourself to Horizon Hobby through my affiliate link. I appreciate it. And take a look around. There's crazy deals all the time. $600 off a radio. That's bonkers. Dude.
What up?
What up?
What are we doing? Black Friday shopping?
Yeah, I just checked out the Black Friday promotion.
Make sure you got to click the link.
You got to.
Because I try. Halftime, it doesn't work for me.
Well, I was telling everybody, if the more you click the link, the less door dashing I have to do. And now that it's dark before I get off work, it's really nice if you value my life and want to help me feed my dog that you do those things.
Here's the thing that worries me about you, Ryan, is that if we all started clicking the link and buying stuff, somebody's not getting their damn meal.
Who?
Well, because you're just going to stop and go, why am I delivering this? What?
Oh, no. If I'm out there, if I'm working, I get it done, bro.
Right.
But
did you talk about Saturday, bro?
No, not a lot. I'm just basically explaining why we were going early tonight. We missed last Saturday. We don't really do Wednesday anymore. And I got to pick up Junior in an hour, and then I'm going to go work some more because one job ain't enough these days.
Because the link doesn't work.
Link.
Click the link.
Watch the videos, man. I'm teaching you how to do stuff too. The most unglamorous videos on the internet are me showing you how to work a radio, program this or that. They're helpful, but they do not, there's no viral, nothing's going to happen with those, but they live a long time. And I think they're helpful. I just put out one on how to bind up the SEX6 to this dude, set up your second gear servo. Bonus tip, with the V2 programmer, I showed you how to jack the voltage to get a little more steering strength out of the stock servo. I mean, who loves you, baby? I'm like RC Telly Savalas.
Just hit the thumbs up button. Let's go.
Watch the vids. Appreciate you. I'm turning the heat off. Hold on.
Bro, you can hold on nothing, bro. I had such a good time Saturday. It made me sick, bro. I'm finally on the back side of this.
Sand is probably evil. Dust.
The sand dust got me. It's because of Pete's damn 4S Chariot that I was trying to chase around.
Dude, that thing was cool. His vehicle is the one thing that gives me hesitation on making mine bigger. Did I tell you what I got for mine? Guys, if you haven't seen the pre-runner video, fun time we had with everybody.
Here we go.
It just went out, Tuesday? I don't remember when I got it done. And Kelly's got one as well. I know Kirk put a video out as well from the weekend. But, dude, we had an absolute blast. And mine was not that fast. So I have already made some purchases to wide max. And for branding purposes, I keep trying to think of a different way to say that, because wide max, like Traxxas, will end up coming after me if I'm not careful. What up, Ty?
What up? What's up, everybody in the house?
Dude, we had a ball with those pre-runners. And
dude,
I've learned so much.
Bro,
doing them.
Just stop right there for a second. I got to tell you that we got around lap 30 with them damn things. And I slowed down and I looked at Kirk and I go, is this what racing's about? And he goes, yep. And I'm like, dude, I'm in.
The funny part is that, and I'm looking around on the website today and I'm like, we're doing all this stuff to make crawlers actually fun and go fast. I mean, crawlers are fun, but like we're repurposing crawlers. The irony is, look at the heat wave from Losi. Trailing link, solid rear axle, independent front suspension. It's already the things we wish we had. It's already the stuff we're doing. But something is so much fun about taking these kits that are not supposed to do what they do.
Yep.
Making them work. And like I said, Pete's rig gives me hesitation. It makes me want to leave mine the same size. However, I went ahead and clicked the link in the distro and got the extensions on the way. I got a new body.
Nice.
I got a 40-tooth spur, and I've jacked up the punch to 11.
Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. What these guys are going to do now is they're all going to come back in the saddle with a ton of power, and they ain't going to be able to drive these things for jack shit. And then, like Kirk said, the slowest guy wins. So it's either going to be me or Kirk that wins the next heat.
Well,
because you guys are going to be rolled off into the lake, bro.
Here's what's funny. If you watch the stuff, Slow and Steady does have something to be said for it. And that would have been me. Slow and Steady, fully pinned. It was never too much.
Bro, you had Kirk beat.
Huh?
You had Kirk beat.
I cut the corners and I was able to kind of work it out, but I also drove yours and Pete's rigs. And I'm like, I want to go to there. And so I'm going to. So I've been talking about a bug something forever. I finally did it. I got the short course bug body. And then I was thinking, man, I could have done that extension and stretching and just left it a crawler bug body and kept it a little smaller. And it would have been okay with wheels hanging out on a bug, you know.
Right.
But I got a big short course bug body on its way, 40-tooth spur. What's interesting is the CJ7 has a metal 40-tooth spur in it.
Yeah, I remember you saying that last night in our little text chat going on.
Same pitch mod, 0.8, whatever.
32 pitch, yeah.
Yep. So
Ryan, with that, with
like 0.79, whatever.
So with that setup, what'd you say, an 18 tooth pinion?
The
or
18
20? You went to 20.
I went to 20 on the 56 that's in there now. And It did help. 2 more teeth going from 18 to 20 definitely helped.
Oh yeah.
But it didn't help enough.
So if you run that 20 tooth pinion and that 40 tooth spur, I mean, that's a 2 to 1. I'm 192 to 1. So you're gonna be right there, yeah. And the thing is, I about lost my shit, honestly, when I found out Pete's truck, because I was pretty much I was hanging with Pete pretty well.
Yeah.
For me running 3S and him running 4S on his truck, I was giving him a run for the money. So if you do that 20 and 40, yeah, you're gonna be right there.
Let's go.
And that's cool, we all should,
Yeah, because dude, I can drive them, brother. I mean, we all can.
Bro, did you see Pete's truck after he got back home and cleaned it off?
Yeah.
Dude, all his gray paint silver paint was gone.
Bro, how is mine still okay? Because it was a grocery getting grandma pre-runner. Well, that's how.
You got peanut butter parfait fuzz on that thing. Come on.
I mean, I got hit. I got rolled,
Yeah, dude, we all got hit, rolled, and dude, mine took the biggest hit of the rolls. Bro, I had to come home and clean my body all up with rubbing alcohol on the inside. And I took it out and spray painted. I just had enough orange to be able to do just the back fenders, because mine was clear on the back, bro. I think Pete and I talked about this yesterday. I think that the Traxxas Lexan paint, I prefer that over Tamiya or whatever, however you say it.
Yeah.
I would rather use the Traxxas paint. It actually held up a lot better than the Tamiya.
I am surprised how well mine did. I really cleaned it good, the inside of the body this time. Really, really good. And then all that orange you see on mine is actually airbrush. I did it first. And then I did regular old whatever spray paint from the box store.
Right on.
I backed it in black. That's all I did. And this one held up pretty good, actually. Bro, mine is fine. I did nothing but clean it.
He says mine is fine, like the state police says. 9 is fine, 10 you're mine. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen of the house, who all's doing what tonight? Happy Wednesday evening. Ryan talked me into doing this. I've been eating these damn things, taking cough medicine and trying to get healed up for the next outing, the next outdoor session with these things.
Yeah, Pete's talking about spring. I cannot wait that long.
Nah, dude, we're going back out in another week or two.
Yeah,
We need to give everybody a chance to go ahead and just throw their V8s in these little things.
LS swap them.
Yes, do the LS swaps. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna leave mine the way it is. I did a little adjustments. Bro, I did a little bit of adjustments on my back. Hang on a minute. Dude, I'll be right back. I gotta take this.
Take it. I'll go solo for a minute. Yeah, we had a blast. Absolute blast. And it ain't over. It's not over because I got to go faster. But I had a blast, absolute blast. And we crawled, I did film something for later but our crawling was for the most part hat cam, and I could put it out, I guess. But I did film one with the selfie stick that'll come out down the road. But dude, the next time I'm bringing my Grom with me as well. Pete brought a 3S Typhon with a bug body conversion on it. It's in the video, but you can't see it. It's so fast. And he had a Mojave one on 2S, and I didn't bring mine. I didn't get to run my Coyote just because we were busy doing other stuff. And there was a Guillemot. But I needed to bind it up and calibrate it. And so it wasn't ready. Put the Quick Run Pro in it. I have some Hobby Wing power systems. But dude, this Vortex 3S power system I've got in this thing, it'll be fine as soon as I gear it right. The thing about the Vortex is it's got the differentials different. So the power and the pinion was very similar, but the differential in the stock Vortex different.
So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
No worries.
So I noticed Chris's comment about the Quick Run Pro.
I got two Hobby Wing power systems I could put in it. The one's a 17.5, not enough. And I got a 13.5 in my two-wheel drive short course rig, which would have, if I just ran that vehicle, it would have beat all of us.
Hey, what was the KV? What was the KV that Pete had in his? Wasn't it like a 32? Wasn't it like a 3200 4S?
I think so, maybe
3200 KV. And so I don't know where he was geared at, but I know he's making some adjustments too, apparently. And I think honestly, my truck kind of set the pace for everybody to go, all right, Pete's going to go for more speed. You're coming up, it's like, all right, this next run is going to be insane.
I wanted to run it stock, and I see what a fast one my size does stock with Pete's. And I'm like, you know what? Those wheels farther out give you a better look at that suspension. And for me, these twin I-beams, it's all about that suspension. So I'm going to finally do the bug. I'm going to stretch this dude out and widen it and throw that big that faster pinion spur in there.
The one thing is, Ryan, if you decide you want to run your truck the way it sits right now, you take the two bolts out, bring your trailing links back to the center point, and you just take all four wheels off and pull the 15 millimeter extensions off, and you're right back on stock.
I'm back. Yeah. I'll probably have to change some body posts, because as narrow as this body post setup is, I will probably do it slightly different for the bug. But It's still pretty simple, pretty simple. But man, once I get that bug the way I want it, that's what it's going to end up being. You know what I'm saying? I really do almost want to do another one. I was looking at those elements also because of Pete's. That's got the potential to be really awesome. 4-wheel drive.
Dude, that's my Ecto, bro.
Is it already got independent front suspension? Straight
Nope.
axle.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, what's interesting about the elements is I was looking at the that Ultron, which is basically a FJ40, like a modern FJ40. It's already got that solid rear axle and the IFS2 on it.
Yeah.
Just like, change the body, bro.
Right? Exactly.
Change the body, powered up.
So hold on back. So I'm going back to Chris again. He's like our number one little fan over there. So he's a Quick Run Pro. Are you talking about the 2300, the Hobby Wing Fusion Pro?
I think he's talking about a race motor.
Because I bought a 2300 Pro, like a Fusion Pro, for this, and I wasn't overly happy with it. And that's what Kirk had in his on Saturday. It just doesn't. I think the 2-in-1, they just don't have. They don't have the voltage and the power that these external ESCs do. Like this this setup I got in this. I mean, this is a 2800 dude, 2800 kV in this truck, and I'm keeping up with a 3200 4S and Pete's wagon. Come on, and this is that Firma 60 amp ESC. Oh, Elite, not the Pro. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about that one. I've never messed with that one. Isn't that one of their newer ones that they just launched not long ago? Maybe 4S, yeah, that's cool. But guys, I told Ryan and everybody last night, it's like
It's got FOC.
you guys keep pulling this crap, man. I'm just gonna go down to the basement. Ty, you'll appreciate this statement. I'll go down to the basement, rip the K8 apart, and I'll take that 800 kV castle setup and I'll throw it in this truck. You want to see a rear axle melt? Let's go.
Dude, that brings me to another what was it I was looking at today? Oh, I was looking at that Losi Heat Wave, which is a 10 scale, basically short course size. Already got independent front suspension, trailing link rear solid axle. And I was like, okay, this thing's basically built to be a basher. I wonder about, and if I'm going wide anyway, that rear axle would be perfect because it's geared already to go fast in the diff.
Yeah. I got you. Absolutely.
But it's like I got more ideas than I got, funds to suss it out.
Here's the thing, bro. If we could go back down there tomorrow,
Dude, there's flat sand all over the place,
bro. You know what I would run on that? My Typhon, my 6S Typhon.
Yeah, too easy. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's what's funny about what we're doing. It's like I have stuff that's already faster. So do you.
Yeah, but these things are fun. I mean, they're that's the thing.
They
Like
just look cool, bro.
with mine, mine takes a lot of finesse to go around the corners. I mean, you are really like working the throttle just right and working that. It takes time to figure it out and get the feel for it. And that's why we were rolling each other's shit all over the place because everybody's stuff drove so much different.
I think
Ty's like, melt it, Kelly, melt it. Dude, I so would.
I think dialing down the steering helps probably. And I keep saying it, and I think it's probably true. I think stiffer foams would help as well.
I think so
Because
too.
once it starts digging in, there's no sidewall. I mean, they're crawler tires, dude. There's no sidewall to stiffen it up.
Bro, if you look at my tires on my truck, I have not cleaned them. Let me switch camera view because you're gonna see what you're saying is exactly what I'm seeing.
Oh, it's what I'm seeing on mine too, bro.
Check it, bro. Look at that tread pattern on there, and it bites.
Well, you can see on mine the same. Where close to the rim, it's still shiny.
Oh, dude, you were rollover city there, bro.
But like these sidewalls are, that means it's riding on them, bro.
Dude, they're rolling over completely on you.
So
Yeah, you need some stiffer foams, bro.
I think dual stage. I actually have. I sent you guys a picture of these. I got these for a scale job when I was early in on crawling, and I took them off right away because I didn't have the offset, and it just looked, they were too narrow. But that was because of the bead locks I had. But these are kind of street. I was trying to get the most street looking tire I could get at the time.
Right.
But these, I haven't really wanted to use them for anything else, but the foams are actually kind of stiff. And these would be probably pretty good pre-runner tires, dude.
Throw them on a set of rims and bring them along next time we run them. That way it's easy to change.
I think I'm going to, I can go either way. I can go deep dish or with those extensions.
Here's the thing, bro. All of us guys are gearheads on this show right now. And you guys all know where I'm going. Dude, I did some small minor tweaks to mine. Bro, I had those pin tires on mine yesterday and I took them right back off. And I'm like, you know what? I am not running those yet. I'm taking them with me when we go running next. And I'm gonna throw them on, but I want to see how this all works with putting the heavier springs on the back and adjusting the. I don't know what the race guys do, and maybe we can talk about it here. I don't know, but I added some preload into the back right shock. So now my truck has just a little bit of cant in the back, lifted up on the back right corner. So the other thing I thought about doing was, well, would it make sense? Because I've never raced before. I've never been around this stuff. Does it make sense to take the right shock and go up to the higher point, bring the left one down, and then put preload in the right shock to level out the truck? You know what I'm saying? I mean, does that work? Is that what race guys do when they're setting up their cars to always go left turns?
There's all kinds of things.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I'm like, I got to think about this. I got to think it through because I don't want my truck to sit all cattywampus, but I don't want it to, with the torque on the motor, I don't want it flipping over every time I go around a damn turn because it was fine going around the right turns. Remember? Dude, it would take it like a champ.
Yeah.
So I need to do something.
Yeah.
Dude, ties like that head-on collision you guys have is definitely a durability test.
Bro, those slow-mos of those things running together and seeing the suspension bouncing around was just the coolest.
Dude, I couldn't help myself but laugh when I made the video the other day of mine, and I had the slow-mo you ramming Pete right in the ass with my truck. Dude, that was a hard hit, man.
Bro, and him and I hit head on.
It was,
and I ran over the Mojave and jumped it.
Dude, I maybe didn't see that. First time I saw it was in your video. I was like, when the hell did that happen?
I swear, if you really watch it back, you can. I feel like Pete was planning it for a couple laps and it worked it out.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he was chasing me too. Like when he was running that Mojave, every time I'd punch mine, it's like he would.
Him and I were running pre-runners. He had his slow one, the Element, and I had mine. And as soon as you pulled up with yours, he parked his and got his fast one out.
Dude, it's no fun being the slow guy. You know that.
Yeah. Yes. I can't believe now, that I got along with a reverse gyro that slow, jumping those BMX hills. And I had to hit him perfect, which was hard with a reverse gyro. I didn't know it, man. I thought it was just torque. And it wasn't, though, because now that I've got it the right way, dude, I can get in it. It does all its torquey things, but it still stays straight. It's awesome.
Right on. Well, that's half the battle, right?
Yeah. And why not use that technology? And for what we're doing, we don't need FOC motors. Right. As much as I love them and everything else, these things don't need it. We just need a big old rowdy, loose mod, pitched gears, and a cooling fan on the rear diff.
I wish I had a big sand lot in my backyard, because I would never probably go to work. I would probably be a bum, and I would do nothing but play with my toy truck in the sand.
Dude, I also ordered a 23 tooth pinion. So I may try that before I go with the 40 tooth spur. But I already know it's going to be better, faster.
Bro, here's the thing, bro. Look how fast my truck was eating through 5200 3S's with that 46 tooth pinion or that spur gear on there. Dude, you're going to be changing battery packs in yours if you do that 2 to 1.
What's your spur though? What's your pinion though?
My pinion's 24, spurs 46.
The optimal pinion for like a 40 toother is actually like an 18 or less. So I may go back to my 18 and make it a little more efficient.
Yeah, see, I could take and drop on my pinion. I've got other pinion gears.
What I mean, and you'll get more out of your batteries. You're already fast as the business.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I found 2 more 4S 5200s in my little collection of batteries. I was like, oh, yes. Because I was going to buy some more. But now I got 4 5200s and 3 2200s.
I need to get some more. I left one battery with Pete by mistake, but that's okay. He left a Helaman with me.
Dude, that's not a bad trade. A battery for a Helaman.
Yeah, he'll get this thing back.
Bro, did you get that thing hooked up?
Dude, that night, brother. You know I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I set up the ASD, got it bound. It just needed calibrated. That was it.
Right on. You kind of said that to him, didn't you?
Yeah. And I tried to do it there, but I did it incorrectly, and so it didn't work. Right. But then I did it right. Very much like the Mojave Grom calibration works, where anyway.
Well, hey, you got that thing worked out. What's this weekend look like? I know Sunday is supposed to snow. Saturday? Dude, you know where I'm going with this?
Tell me.
Bonnie and the rocks. The boulders.
Oh, yeah, dude. I get the Helaman out. Dude, I'll bring my leaf blower, brother. I'll blow that area out.
The Vertex 6 against the Helaman.
Dude, I want to put brushless in that Helaman so bad.
You got an extra 18. You got an extra 1800 laying around there?
No. I mean, I'm not going to steal one out of something.
I got you.
If it was mine, I'd figure it out and try to get it done. Give some plasma and DoorDash. But I'm gonna have to just run it on the brushed system it comes with. Because whatever I put, he told me, I mean, I'd give him if I do an upgrade, I'd give it to him. You know, I wouldn't feel the need to take it out. But
yeah.
But I think he wants it stock. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I get that.
But I won't have time to do, if I were to, I wouldn't have time to do it by the weekend.
Right
unless
on.
I had it here now. And I don't want to steal one out of my stuff that's already set up.
Right.
I could.
What
I've got brushless motors and things that don't need it, dude. Like I got trail trucks that have like nice motors that don't need it. But I hate to undo them. You know, but the Guillemot, listen, the only thing I'm going to be lacking is like a drag brake. That's fine. I'll work it out.
Well, yeah, you got rear steer. I don't
have rear steer. I just have the cutting brake, which is
that's not rear steer, is it? That's cutting brake.
It's just dig on one side or the other.
I keep thinking that's just an overgrown capper, and it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not.
It's cool, man. I haven't driven it yet, but I got it ready. It's dialed.
Right on.
I like the shocks on it.
I like the paint job on it. It's pretty slick. I like that one the best of
They
the
have
two.
aluminum panels for it too.
Slick.
Yeah.
So what's all 5 doing tonight? Man, it's awful quiet in here.
Yeah, I know, right?
All 5,000.
I mean, you would think these tutorials going viral like they have we'd have more folks in the room.
Aunt Mo says on pre-runner, any shock suggestions? Um, I bought a set of Enjoras and threw them on mine, and they actually work really well. With these pre-runners, you just gotta throw something on and try it. I
Test.
did I did change shock oil. I know Ryan's kind of, he's more against changing shock oil, but I put 50 weight in the front of mine and 30 in the back, and mine rode pretty good last Saturday. You definitely want the back end to be a little bit more soft than the front.
You want it
Damp.
I've done 3 different shock setups so far. And there is some kind of fine line, bro, where too loose with the torque you get, and it's just squatting so much. And even mine, which I feel like I'm just using the base camp shocks with the base camp, whatever weight oil came with, no preload really. And it rides fine. And it's not super weird and torquey, but I wish it was a little looser. I've driven mine looser though, but that, of course, that was with the gyro reversed as well. So it's like, I was thinking about cutting a couple loops out of the springs, make it a little softer, to be honest. But I'm probably going to roll with what I got because I'm getting ready to exacerbate the leverage when I go wide and long. So it may be just fine once I go wide max.
I don't know, but did you ask what kind of shocks was Pete running in his? I didn't really have a chance to ask him about his. I just had fun rolling his ass over. I was Dale Earnhardt in his ass. You know what I'm saying? We were running up behind each other and just duck off and then roll out of the way. But I didn't have a chance to talk to Pete or even look his truck over that close.
I said I nailed it in the video where I'm like, dude, the only reason him and I were in the frame together is because he chose to be. And like, he could be half a lap behind and then just decide to get with me and come right on.
He'd cruise with you until I came out.
I was full pin, and you can see the dust on the tires. Like when he's catching up, he's burning it and he's kicking dust, and then he's riding with me and it settles down quite a bit because there isn't much to do to stay neck and neck with my slow deal.
Right. Aunt Mo. So thinking more about your question, when you do your pre-runner, just make sure you start tweaking it and setting it up for just gravel. Do it for the off-road gravel / sand, a loose, like a track, outdoor dirt track, because these things absolutely suck on dry pavement with the locked up diff in the back. They're horrible, absolutely horrible. So definitely work it out, man, on the dirt.
And that's where all my first drives were. It was on the street.
It's a waste of battery, honestly, to even run them on the street, other than to try and get your top speed. I mean, I'm running 23 miles an hour on the street.
You get a little bit of an idea, but not the whole picture.
Yeah. I mean, from what we did on Saturday when that hard pack sand was, I mean, that was absolutely amazing. It was flawless. Perfect place to tune your truck.
My pre-runner is now the place that I break in tires as well. Like I've told you forever that I like my Patagonias, but I always feel like the lugs, there's too much there.
Yeah.
I may run Patagonias on this bug.
But here's the
wear it down, bro.
But you know what? Pete wasn't having that problem with his. I mean, he grabbed a couple times, but I think there was some ruts down there at that one end.
If you hit the loose stuff, it's gonna dig. Yeah. And that's why I say that the stiffer foams or 2-stage, because instead of digging, you might slide.
Right. Exactly. Or you need more power to keep the tires spinning.
Right, which you won't get on the front. But
Right.
yes,
Yeah. Aunt Mo, no problem. No problem at all. Glad to assist.
100%.
We're spending money over here trying to dial these things in so we can tell you guys what works the best.
Yeah,
'Cause
dude, while
you know
we're
what?
looking at
There's
rigs.
not a lot out on YouTube on these pre-runners, man. I've been looking. There's a little bit, but not a ton. It's not there.
And I think I kinda get it in a way, like, it depends how far you wanna take them because
Well, there's
you gotta take them somewhere. Because
it takes a mad scientist group like what we are doing to try and dial it in, and you're gonna spend a fortune trying to figure out where you wanna be.
well, if you
So
want
if
any speed at all, you're either gonna repurpose. I mean, honestly, I thought because of what I put in mine, I thought I'd already be quick, but it gets reduced by that crawler diff in the back. I mean, I'm on for the most part. I think the stock spur on the Vortex is super close to the 56 that I'm running, and so because of that, I thought, oh, this will be quick, and it wasn't. It's not. Um, so it's the differential in the crawler that reduces it down so much because the Vortex is fast if you run it the way it's supposed to be, but it's
right.
also a wholly different differential on the axles.
Yeah. 2 things. Number 1, Chris, thanks, man. The Quick Run Pro 2300 on sale, $125 on their website. It's a
So
good deal because I think they're 159 normally, 159.99. So that's a pretty good deal. And then secondly, we need to look up and see what spur gear is in the Ecto. Because I'll tell you right now, that thing, just crawler style, it's fast. I mean, it cruises across the ground wide open, just right out of the box. And I have a feeling that if I would take another one of these 2800 kV systems and throw in that and put one of these hot rod like spur gear and pinion gears in that, I'd blow the diff out of the back end of that thing. I need to figure out what that spur is.
I'm looking.
I kind of figured you were.
It's a 64 tooth spur and a 12 tooth pinion.
Really? So it must be geared either in the rear end or in the transmission somewhere different because it's quick for just a stock right out of the box truck. I mean, it'll leave a 10.3, 10.2 sit.
Now that was just like Google. Let me look for real.
I suppose if I had more gumption and we had more time, I'd just tear mine apart right here on the desk and just sit here and count them out. So I ain't got nothing else better to do. Nothing
That's
else better to do.
that's the Ecto.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dogs, you gotta love them, you gotta hate them.
I'm looking now. Let's see.
Right. Did you notice I added some more bodies behind me? I brought the rest of my truck bodies, 3D printed bodies up, put them on my rack back here.
Nice.
And the dog truck survived trick or treating last Thursday night. Dude, there was over 6,000 people at this function that we were at. And
Whoa.
I bet I had 4,000 kids want to sit on that body or pet it. So every time one of these little kids would walk up to it and pet the dog truck, I'd reach behind me to the radio and wiggle the steering wheel. And it would like, because the tail would wag and stuff and the ears would flop. And they'd step back and look and they're like, what the heck is that?
Dude, According to the parts list, it's an 18 tooth pinion and an 87 tooth
spur. What?
Yeah.
That's weird. 1887?
Yeah.
So they're making up for it either in the rear end or in the transmission somewhere. Because what is that?
Let me see if it tells me the output gears and hold on. I mean, the best thing to do is look in the manual because websites, believe it or not, can be wrong. And the transmission could be doing some stuff as well. I want to see the diff, the output and the.
So that comes out to a gear ratio of 4.83 to 1. That's crazy.
But it could be a weak sauce motor that. But you say it's fast, huh?
Weak sauce motor. Well, but I put an 1800 Fusion Pro in there, or a Fusion.
And it probably was just a 540 12 turn.
Yeah.
With.
Yeah, standard straight out of the box China motor.
Probably a Reedy.
So Antmo says, can you all make video of pre-runner F crawling, trailing? Yeah. I mean, as far as crawling goes, yeah, they would probably. Mine actually struggles in the grass, to tell you the truth, a little.
Isn't that nuts? Yeah.
You know, you change the gearing on it and get rid of that front drive. It sucks.
I can't really find it, but if you go to Team Associated site, you'll be able to, I think, or your manual, you'll be able to see what they're doing with at the diff.
Yeah, I'd have to go 3.
But dude, if it's an 87 tooth 0.8 mod and it's an 18 tooth pinion and it's already quick, then if you put a 56 in there,
right,
it should be awesome.
A 56 and 23. I got a 23 pinion.
Leave the 18 even.
No, I want to go higher pinion. Give me some more speed.
Yeah, but if you go smaller spur, you'll get it.
Yeah, but why not go?
It's crazy. 87 is like.
Why not go both, bro?
2-minute runtime. That's why. Turtle RC, what up?
That's all right. At least my rear diff will be smoking.
I liked his Tacoma. And the idea of 4-wheel drive doesn't hurt my feelings either.
Nah, it doesn't. And it drove really good and it handled really well.
Solid rear axle with that IFS 2 still looked really cool. I do like the twin I-beam a lot. That's why we did these.
Well, and the nice thing is you can still crawl with it if you're geared right. That's
true.
You know, you still have that capability of going off-road with it. With these, that you can't do that. These are hard surface dirt track runners now.
Yeah.
What up, Turtle? That's just it. But yeah, you're right. I mean, to do the IFS 2 would be awesome, man. Hang on a minute.
Those things look great.
I'm gonna bring my table up a little bit so y'all can see it. Check it out, bro. Dude, I got this motorized desk, man, for like $90 on Amazon. It's cool. Dude, I got this thing packed full of wires, bro. If anything was going to catch on fire, it would have already happened.
What I appreciate about those is how clean and nice it looked. When he showed the bottom off of that Tacoma, I thought I was looking at a 10-3. I mean,
what are you talking about? The chassis or the
chassis and the plastic skids and all the stuff, like the bottom of your Ecto. Show it off real quick. Show the people. I felt like his was really closed in, but that was because of that IFS on the front.
Yes. Yep. That's it. I mean, I'm still running the same trail links, is what his is. But you're right. I mean, the only thing that's different is the front end. It makes it look bulky.
Yeah, you get all this extra skid work and everything.
Bro, there is no way. There is no way that there's an 87 tooth pinion or spur inside of that motor cover. That's the same size as what the axial is.
Take it off.
No, not doing it. I don't have it in me tonight to do it.
I mean, that's what the spare part said.
I'll find the manual. It's downstairs somewhere. And I'll look and see what it says.
Son of a gun.
But yeah, I'll probably buy the IFS thing for this, IFS 2 at some point.
I was impressed by it, man. Yeah, I want to see it go faster. I was keeping up with that one fine.
Bro, you know why that thing did so good? It's because this back system, see, it's got the trailing arms on it too.
Yeah, it's like a sway bar.
The sway bar on it.
Yeah.
That's why his did so dang good. Because I bought a sway bar for mine, my 10.3, but it's too big. But I'm not done with it yet. I haven't had time to sit down and actually think about how I can make it work. And I will. But not right now.
I'm in the manual, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class, I got to tell you that this Ecto, when Ryan had his shop, I went tooling in there one afternoon just to BS with old sweet Ryan, and I'm walking around the shop.
It's an 87, bro.
And
Guaranteed.
and I'm telling a story, hold on, about the Ecto. And I told him a couple weeks prior to this that I'd been looking at Ectos. And what does old Ryan do? He orders a black Ecto. And so what does Kelly do? He saw it on the shelf. And Ryan made a sale. And here it is. Didn't you, Ryan?
That's the point.
Ryan listened.
That's the point.
And I bought it too.
But I couldn't sell an SCX6 marked down to $800 to save my life, and now you bastards have 3 apiece.
No, I only got 2.
So
I only got 2, bro.
I mean,
come on.
Hey,
I got some buys.
It's cool.
I got some buys. I'll sell you. Anybody want to buy a buy?
I mean, if you dish it out, you gotta be able to take it. That's all.
Dude, if you had SCX6s for $800 at a hobby shop, I would have bought probably 4 of them.
I did. Y'all walked past them every time you went in there.
Well,
now look at you.
Fred bought them all. Fred bought them all. Didn't he?
I ended up moving them.
I'm sure you did. That's like a clearance wholesale price. Under wholesale.
Says, want one of these builds. What are weights of the vehicles? What? 7 to 10 pounds, maybe? My heaviest rig was like 11 pounds, which is the fully brass.
I can go get my kitchen scale and tell you what mine weighs. I got the battery in it. It's ready to run. I can get a red Solo cup in my kitchen scale.
They're not that heavy.
I don't know. I got the Wide Max. I bet mine's pushing 8 or 8.5, 9 pounds. I bet.
You think so? No way.
You want to bet?
No, I don't care.
You want to place a bet?
No.
What do y'all think? Is Ryan high or low? What do you think? Should it be high or low? Because I'm gonna get a red Solo cup real quick in my kitchen scale, and we're gonna know. Like lickety split.
Anyway, the manual says 87 tooth and shows it in the exploded diagram as well. I'm betting his truck is not more than 9 pounds. I bet it's between 7 and 9 pounds. I got a little bit of brass. I did brass rings in the front of mine, and this is a Basher power system in here. But
So did you say the manual says 87?
yeah, bro,
All right.
I don't bet mine's more than 8 pounds. I gotta go soon.
That's cool.
8.5.
If I can get it to sit here without falling.
Bro, I'll sell you a built pre-runner for $500.
Wow. Hands are off of it. 6 pounds, 10.8 ounces.
We're both over.
You're wrong on the price is wrong.
It's so very close to 7 pounds.
Yeah, yes.
Weird. Seems like I was thinking somewhere around there initially.
I don't know. Initially, I thought, man, this thing's heavy for what it is.
No. There's not a lot to them, man. They're kind of light. There's no front bits.
There's nothing to them.
Not really.
I mean, the battery's probably the heaviest thing in mine.
Yeah, you had the battery in it,
Yeah. 5200 3S.
and you still weren't 7 pounds.
Yeah. Yep.
So I may be lighter than you then. I probably am a little. I mean, I have a big that Vortex power system. I mean, that's a good size motor.
What is that? 3200 kV? Yeah, dude, you should be smoking us with that 3200. You gotta get some serious gearing going on.
I turned the punch up as well, even.
But did you notice on mine, I kind of adjusted mine. It's almost like it's got like a turbo on it. Like when you pull the trigger, it's like a soft start and
Yes.
it gets going, and then it like
That's not a bad idea. And I have a feeling I'm going to have to expo out the throttle or do something like that.
yeah, I think it's a curve I put in on the radio on this. But it's nice because you can hammer it wide open and it still gives you enough controllability. And once it gets moving, then it gradually just accelerates up on the curve quickly.
Yeah,
So I like it.
It felt good, bro. I mean, it's so funny. Like I'll never cease to quit saying this, but like we have bashers that already are fast and act amazing. We're making these crawlers do this stuff, but that's that's where the fun's at, because we have to come up with how to do this. And I mean, I by accident found that 40-tooth spur, metal spur. Ironically, that's what apparently is in the CJ7.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But, it's good that you found that. And you know what? That's what's cool about what we're doing here. With these especially, we thought we were doing fun things with the printing. And we have. We figured out how to scale things and make them fit right. And we've had a lot of fun with that. So we got that under our belt and we can go back to it. We're almost in wintertime. But this is like, there's no book on what to do here.
Well, bro, and listen, that I've been jonesing to do a pre-runner for a minute. And I had that 10-2 kit sitting here behind me under the CJ7 for a year.
Right.
And I was just like, I didn't stumble into a 10-2. All I have is 10-3s, and I didn't want to, the kit doesn't work on a 10-3.
Right.
And so literally within the last couple weeks, they released the 10-3 twin I-beam kit, and then we went to town. It was a day or two after they announced them, we got our kits and did them.
You know what this is like? It's like Horizon creating a new V1200 that all you get is just the foam bits, the wings, the
And
tail
you're on your own to
section,
make it go fast.
fuselage, and you're on your own to make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where we're at, dude. Like we're trial and error this stuff, man.
When I finally get it right, then I'll do a overview on it. But
But
I think people, like you say, there's not a whole lot of fanfare on this, and I'm thinking, I get it, because if they're using their crawler power systems, it's underwhelming to them.
right.
And your happy accident with the big body and then going wide load,
Right.
bro, that's the game changer. The vehicle's got to be so much better planted, wider and longer, and the kit will accommodate it if you have the right or wrong body on it.
Yep. Absolutely. But again, that's the beauty of our little group, because we're all in it, and we're all in it to spend money, and we're all in it to try it, and we're all
What do
doing
you think?
something.
Do you think Pete will go wide, Max?
I don't think so.
He's got his are pretty good already, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him go wide, Max, dude.
I don't think he will, man.
You know,
As good as his silver truck drove the other day, I don't think he will.
here's the thing about going wide, Max. It's like you could just go ahead and buy the Losi Baja Ray and be done and not do anything. The
Right?
Heat Wave Baja Ray looks so good, dude. And him and I had the same bodies.
Yep.
How good did his look with the rack lights?
Oh, dude, his drove great. It was
That
fast.
those extra little bits. I can't believe his lights didn't break off on the rolls and stuff. But that's the deadbolt light bar.
Yeah, I didn't realize it, but yeah,
I
and I
think
could
I
not,
had one of those still.
bro. I could not believe that damn light bar was still attached to the top of that damn body by the end of the day.
What I mean, his paint wasn't, but the light bar was.
I'm excited to get this going. Just want to make it a speed, agility with ability to crawl and trail.
Like two vehicles in one.
Yeah,
Look at the Elements then, because then
yeah,
four-wheel drive, bro. Look at the Ultron from Element, or the Night Walker. That's the one, because the Night Walker and the Ultron are going to give you the IFS 2, and the other IFS is the earlier IFS, a little bit chunkier, but for better clearance and stuff, you want the IFS 2, which is going to be on that Element Ultron, and the Night Walker.
What was the other one that Pete was talking about?
Night Runner was the predecessor to
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So in the Night Walker, didn't Pete say that Night Customs has the interior bits that you can print off?
There's tons of stuff
Or-
on the Night Runner.
So Night Walker or both?
Well, it was the Night Runner first, and so all of the 3D bits first were
Pretty much all fit.
for that, and are going to be somewhat interchangeable between them. I'm sure there's Night Walker bits as well. Pete will know better, but those are nice rigs, because if you're wanting to trail as well, you've got four-wheel drive, bro.
Right.
And you're gonna wish you had that.
Yep.
So if you want to do a pre-runner game and be able to crawl it and trail it and have that four-wheel drive, the twin I-beam's not the one. Look at those Elements, the Ultron, the Ecto.
Yep.
You could throw the IFS 2 on the Ecto and have a dope rig as well. It's out of the box, Ultron and the Night Runner, Night Walker.
The nice thing is, like Pete was pointing out to me the other day, that the IFS 2 system, it's a pull out of the box and bolt right on. You don't have to put anything together. I mean, it's not a kit. It's already all together. All you have to do is pull your axle out from underneath your Ecto or whatever and bolt it right in.
I should have got a better picture of the underneath of that rig, because, dude, it was clean, wasn't it? That
super
Tacoma
clean.
looked amazing, bro.
Yeah, it's super clean, and it's all one contained unit that goes up underneath the truck. It's like 4 bolts, dude.
It looked so clean, bro. It looked so factory.
And like you said, Ryan, you still get your ability to have 4-wheel drive, and that, in my opinion, Aunt Mo, listen to Ryan, he's right. It's exactly what you should do.
Yeah, that really is all in one, because I could see it makes me want one now, bro. Like I never cared until we started doing this pre-runner stuff. And now I'm like, dude, I want an IFS2 something that can do fast. And if I ease off the throttle, I can crawl it too, trail it too. That way, when you hit those cool trails with roots on it, you can kind of speed it up and jump them.
Now, if you really want to get tricky, get that system in an Element chassis, and then take like a 10.3, like my Jeep Wrangler, take the transmission out of that because you got 2 speeds, or dig, utilize the space with your servo and do the 2-speed transmission. So you got, your first gear for crawling in 4-wheel drive, and your second gear for ripping it. You know what I'm saying? For your speed.
I've heard guys that have done the conversion for the second speed on those. It's not the same difference that we have on our 6s. The 6s second speed is like worth it. But I know guys that have done the second gear conversion on the axials instead of the dig. And it's like the difference is not noticeable enough to be worth the job.
Huh, okay.
That's what I hear from them. And so, not to disparage, but just to warn.
Well, then you mix it up. And
one of the guys who told me that was a Horizon guy, and another guy was Dave RC Air Marshal.
Gotcha.
So I believe him as well. And I told him the same thing. I was like, dude, I heard it wasn't worth it. And he did it anyway. And he's like, you were right. I was like, I wasn't right. Tom was. And Tom told me. So yeah.
Well,
dude, cool. I want it all. I want a VS410 kit so I can do Project YJ. I like wrenching, brother. I mean, I like finishing the bodies, but I like wrenching the kits. I cannot tell a lie. I did not cut down that cherry tree, but I would if they were paying so I could buy more kits.
Right?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm just excited to go run my pre-runner again, all of us, and see what our next steps are. And
I've built like 4 base camp kits, so I'm ready to do something else. I've done 4-wheel drive, a Vanquish, 4 base camps.
This base camp kit, I built it, I ran it a few times, and then it started making noise. And I'm like, damn it, it's a gear and a diff. I don't feel like messing with it, or it's a shim, and I don't feel like figuring out what shim I need to shim it right. And lo and behold, it ended up being the dig lockout. It wasn't tight enough when it would lock out.
Engaged. What up, babe?
And so, long story short,
is he ready?
I had this chassis sitting on the rack for quite a while.
You want to stay solo while I go get him?
No, I'm a bounce dude. I've had a long week so far, so I just want to come in and say hi.
We'll see you on the next one. Check out our videos, comment. Check out KKRC76 on YouTube. Check me out. We got our pre-runner videos up. We'll be live again, more than likely, Saturday night. Check out your buddies who are on tonight. Really, give it a like. Say something in those comments that helps. And if you're going shopping, which I know you are, click the stinking link in the description. Let's get that cookie on you, bro. Come on. All right, I got to go get Junior. I'm out.
Later, guys. See ya.